Once upon a time, in a charming little town, there lived a couple named Pat and Ruby. Pat was a hard-working and grateful man, while Ruby, unfortunately, tended to be dissatisfied and unstable. She had a habit of comparing their life with others, which often led to dissatisfaction. One day, Ruby heard that her friend Rosie had gotten a big new house. Jealousy crept into Ruby's heart, making her feel less than Rosie. She started resenting Pat, even though he tried to reassure her that their house was sufficient for them. He pointed out that Rosie had a larger family and a higher income, making a big house more feasible for her. But Ruby couldn't shake off her discontent. She stopped talking about Rosie but found new ways to express her dissatisfaction. Whether it was cooking or doing household chores, she complained about the lack of space. Pat noticed that while Ruby might have accepted Rosie's situation, her mind struggled to accept their own circumstances. Desperate for a solution, Pat took Ruby to a popular saint in town. Ruby explained her dissatisfaction with their house, her troubles sleeping and doing chores due to the perceived lack of space. The saint listened quietly and sympathized with Ruby. He suggested a solution from a holy book, claiming it could enhance their wealth and income. Excited, Ruby asked for the ritual. The saint explained that by serving 2 cows at home for 30 days, she could achieve what she desired. Skeptical and reluctant, Ruby questioned why it had to be done at home. The saint insisted it was in the holy book, so Ruby reluctantly took 2 cows from a shed. Pat was upset with the saint's strange method, asking Ruby not to go through with it. But Ruby was determined and kept the cows at home, feeding and cleaning them for 30 days. It was tough and time seemed to stretch endlessly. Ruby completed the task and returned to the saint, hoping for positive changes. However, the saint, after reading the holy book again, suggested keeping the cows and adding 2 calves for another 30 days for instant results. Shocked, Ruby said she couldn't do it anymore, but the saint replied that she wouldn't get what she wanted unless she completed the additional task. Reluctantly, Ruby picked 2 calves and took them home. Pat was disappointed in the saint and his wife, but Ruby persevered. Taking care of the cows and calves became double the work and twice as hard. Despite their exhaustion, they completed the additional 30 days, but there was no improvement in their income. Disappointed, Ruby complained to the saint about the lack of results. The saint smiled and revealed there was one more task: returning the cows and calves. Excited, Ruby returned them and felt happy. The next evening, the couple visited the saint with hope, but they didn't see any changes. The saint asked them how they felt the previous night. Ruby shared that she felt like it was her home after a long time, with no smell and no more cow mooing. She had a good night's sleep and felt like they had more space to move around. The saint explained that the changes were the opposite of their initial complaints. Ruby slowly understood that she had never been grateful for what she had. When she compromised and accepted their circumstances, she realized she felt fantastic with the same things. She learned the valuable lesson of being grateful for what she had and never comparing herself with others. Pat was delighted that what he couldn't achieve in years, the saint did in 60 days. Ruby carried this lesson with her, promising to appreciate what she had and never take it for granted again.
Please like, subscribe and share. Your support is my motivation. What did you learn from this story? What are your thoughts? Please comment below.